Fucking yay, we're live. All right, so getting ready for the afternoon. Hey, everybody, what's up? What's happening? We are live on Facebook and on Twitch. So, what's happening? We're just chilling. You know, as things shift gears with the Academy and everything like that, it's nice to be able to like step back and enjoy the holidays. So, thank you for spending time, Mike. Appreciate you. Love that.
Yeah, no problem.
That's fun.
Hold on a minute here. Find out where I'm at.
So we're doing all the things. So yeah, just chat, chill. What's up? What's happening? Talk about what's coming up for Witch Radio.
Yes.
Let's see. I emailed some of the people in my Yahoo Messenger list, like I sent off notes to Jason over there at Rabbit Crush, see if he wants to join Pedro. Them see if they want to swing by, even though it's not necessarily their faith-based stuff. It is still a faith of actual foundations of things that are like a church and whatnot.
Oh yeah, invite them over when I'm stoned and looking like a dork, because it's like 30 below here in the East Coast and snowing and like look like could you not? It's snowing. Shit.
Oh no. So did you go out there and roll in it and like did like those little snow angels and stuff? Like
fuck no. I hibernate when that shit comes, man. You won't see me till spring. Except on
yeah, right.
Like no. And my bones ache when it's cold like that. Nope.
Yeah.
All the injuries from over the years from just being stupid and not caring.
Yeah, that's the physical exertion is good, but what happens if your body can't physically exert no more? You still have to account for the body and the spirit.
Look, I don't fear nothing or anyone but the fucking cold, man. That shit, nope. Ain't no joke.
Stupid cold, no. Feel bad. Everybody who's out there who's like all up in the frozen parts of the world, including you, Mike, stay safe out there. Please just stay safe. The cold sucks.
It does, but I was born and bred in this part of the state, so I'll get through it. Anything. Even sick, I'll get through it. I've already had the common cold thrown at me. I'm still here.
Well, you have to just like slough off and banish the common cold. Be like, be gone, cold. My bones will not ache by your hand. Like, I don't know. Like some shit like that. I don't know.
That's why I'm always stoned, man.
What?
That's why I'm always stoned. Anything enters my system, it's going to get stoned first. Have fun doing anything after that.
Oh, Jesus. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know. There's just stuff we're doing, getting ready for like things, and it's just a good day to chat and say, hey, what's up? It's a different vibe for what's coming, right? So it's like
it is.
We did the hardcore thing, and that version of me doesn't exist anymore. So I hope you enjoyed what you got, because that's all she wrote for that shit.
Oh, it does exist briefly on a few videos.
Yeah, so it's kept in the storage in the archives for the what is the Academy, or what was it, or what it's supposed to be, Interlinear learning systems.
And not only that, we got that Witchcraft Radio coming out, so that's going to be something.
It is. But I feel like I'm going to be the idiot at the copy machine that copies things wrong or does stupid shit by accident, and so I need a really big helping hand to make sure I don't fuck shit off. Because you sent me that WKRP
in Cincinnati
thing, and that's I feel attacked. Also, I feel like that's pretty freaking accurate.
That exactly. Like, expect anything and everything to go wrong, because yeah.
Oh,
you're gonna learn a lot about witchcraft, but yet we're just normal people, like stoners, like, you know what I mean? We're just knowledgeable. We got knowledge. We did it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, fuck yeah, we did it.
We want to share it with the world.
Yeah, we don't want to. It's everybody gets to play with their own thing, right? And it's the fact that people are playing with their stuff. It's just, what are you guys doing? What's up, Raven? How are you doing? Welcome. got any fun things you've been cooking up lately? Anybody got any fun spells they're creating for the holidays? Pine cones stuff with affirmations hung on a tree and then burned on a Yule fire or something like that. Release them into the wilds.
I didn't get a chance. I do have pine cones, but I didn't get a chance to get any new ones like recently. I got ones from I think might have been Thanksgiving. No, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, somewhere around. I do have pine cones, so
that's cool.
do a little something.
That's cool. Yeah, I've got I think I have one. I usually use acorns mostly for my work. It's like for when I'm
I
doing
have a couple of acorns too.
Yeah. From an acorn seed, I can do restoration magic out of the oak trees. It's great. But they cut my oak tree down. Well, not my oak tree, but the oak tree that I was cohabitating next to because it was too big to fuck up the foundation, it was fucking up the foundation. So
Damn
they
it!
cut down. Such a waste. Such a waste. Yeah. It's really fun. There's these books that I found in used bookstores. They're coloring books for the chakras.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so it's a chakra balancing color book.
Oh, that's too cool.
So you could do like
Hey, the all-seeing eye. Notice.
right. So these are fun things, and it tells you what colors to do. Like the background should be gray, the triangle should be black and blue, the triangle in front should be red. It should be like different stuff.
Okay.
So we can print stuff off like this, and then we could do meditations and stuff, or try to do spells and stuff with things like that. And talk about that stuff on Witchcraft Radio too. So like we can do color projects. This one already had somebody color it in.
They did a good job.
Yeah, they did. But yeah, like some of these things, it's really cool because what I was drawing intuitively for alchemical designs for some of the stuff are right fucking here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one's familiar.
Right?
Really familiar.
Some of these are really familiar, like that one from the old Grimoire Arts project. But this, this is one of those you find it and then it's like, oh damn, that's where it comes out of. Here's the 7 planets. There's Mercury,
Yep.
Venus.
There it is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's really cool because it's got the chakras, tattvas, the mandalas, and the colors.
Okay.
So like the primary color is indigo, but its complementary colors is yellow and orange. For like the ovid, the triangle shape, its primary color is red, but its complementary color is green. The half moon is black and white, while its complementary is white and black. The circle is aquamarine, and its complementary is orange. The square is yellow, and its complementary is violet.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. The subconscious mind is the medium through which you can change your world. I think it is. It's accurate, though.
Interesting, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But fun stuff on chakra balancing and meditations on each of them. Like it's got for all of the designs and stuff. There's also meditation to come with it. It's pretty rad. So what you've been doing over there on the YouTubes and the A1 community? See anything interesting or anything you want to talk about for what you've been seeing out there? News, current events?
Yeah, Sharon. Hold on. I'm sharing her link.
Share the link. Share the link.
Sharing the link into the Sorcery, Necromancy, and Paranormal group. All right.
Cool.
A1 auditing community. I haven't been over in there, like around in there like I usually am. I've been hitting certain channels. But everything's cool. They've been doing good over there. Ufology community's doing good.
That's great. Any fun stories from the paranormal community that you've heard? Anybody got any ghost stories to share for Christmas?
Yes, somebody share some ghost stories.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the holiday. You tell the scary tales to be like, oh my God, this is why family's so awesome. Like, you know, we'll share with you. Let's have some fun. Let's make new friends.
Yeah, right. I mean, I've got tons of them. I have to look for them, but and again, that's what Witchcraft Radio will be. You know, everything about the paranormal. You had paranormal experiences, share them with everybody.
Yeah.
You got proof? Let us see it. I got proof. I'll show you. You know, I got a lot of proof. Been doing it for a very long time, but now that I'm incorporating witchcraft in with it, like it's a whole different story. Because I'm not like sacking all them other people. I'm not going hunting these things. I'm literally going into a haunted location and calling these things. Like, you come to me. Like, I'm not wasting my energy trying to track you down when I can set everything up and say a couple incantations and you will come to me. Like,
right.
No.
I mean,
and that's what makes us different than most. You know, hey, get back down here. Where are you going, Fruit Loop? Hey.
Even the AI agrees. It's like, yes.
Over here. See me? I'm over here. Hello.
So it's good.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, like this is fun stuff. This is where the work that people have ahead of them, you know, and it's as people were saying the other day, between you and Bob and a couple other folks, it's like when people are just getting into their spellcraft, the fact that they've got the setup done and they're excited about doing it, they've been able to intuit, or they've been trying really hard to get all the things like done and set, and they didn't have to worry about all the fucking fussy sides to it. It's like fucking awesome. Like, congratulations. You got your spell set up. You got the energy flowing. You got yourself in that state, and it's absolutely outstanding. You know, it really is.
It's something. I mean, like, I haven't been to any of the graveyards. I want to go back to the Pioneer Cemetery here once I get able to, like, once it gets warmer.
Yeah.
Hate winter. But once the winter solstice is over and spring comes, I want to make it back up to the graveyard and do a couple things.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh,
okay. I guess.
I heard somebody come in. It was the roommate. I was like, I didn't see him go out, so who the hell's coming in? But it's just him and the doggy.
Very cool.
So yeah, you know, that's what Witchcraft Radio is. Talking about paranormal. That's what our group is on Facebook. If you guys haven't heard about it, it's Sorcery, Necromancy, and the Paranormal.
It's a great little group.
Huh?
It's a great little group.
It is. It really is. I'll get the. There you go, Brian. If you want to add it to the video.
What are we adding to the video? Are you texting me? You're texting me. You're texting me.
You can't talk about it and not give people a link. I mean,
oh, you're right. Why'd you do that? Your copy link address. All right, so we're gonna go to comments. We're gonna go to comments. I'm dropping it in the comments. Join the group, everybody. Boom! There's the shared link across all three platforms. There we go. So join this, share that, link, subscribe, do all of the things, folks. We're not scary people. It can be scary, but you don't have to be.
420. It's 420 here. Hold on a minute. I have to partake because it's 420 here on the East Coast.
Well, it's 120. I'll join you so you're not smoking alone, right? So,
yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Like, never mix your dab with your weed. Holy fuck.
Well, off and on the way you go. What is it? Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
I've been eating some edibles this morning too. My roomie gave me some fruit and roll-ups.
Fruit roll-ups.
Oh yeah. Don't hand me cherry roll-ups. Cherry fruit. No.
Why?
So I've been on a nice little buzz all morning.
That's fantastic. So I found lists of things.
What you got there, man? What you got there?
These are all the different orders of the celestial hierarchies.
Oh, okay.
From St. Ambrose, St. Jerome, Gregory, the Pseudo-Dionysius, the Constitution of Apostles, Moses of Maimonides, the Zohar, John of Damascus, Berith Minutia, Dante, and Barrett from the Megas.
Okay.
It's interesting. Seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominations, virtues, powers, archangels, principalities, and angels. Interesting stuff. And they each change depending on who's sourcing who. So not even everybody can agree on what is what. And Raven was asking, did you go play in the snow?
Fuck no, I don't play in snow. I'm old.
How to make a snowman? Want to make a snowman, Mike?
No.
Put little fucking what is it? The glow sticks in them and make glowing eyes or something. You know, snow monsters. Conjure spirits into it and make a frosty.
If my bones didn't hurt in the snow, I'd go out and. But yeah, I've been in too many car accidents and fights. And, no. No.
My hands freeze up and
Leave that for the grandchildren. I got 10 of them.
wow.
They'll all have fun.
Such a big family. That's cool. That's awesome.
I am definitely blessed. Yes.
That's outstanding.
So
That's good.
So what do you got coming up for Yule? I seen all the posts in the Brotherhood.
I've been alternating back and forth between black and white candles. So at night I'll light a black candle on the altar, and during the day I'll burn down a white one.
Okay.
So the white one's done for today so far. And at sunset I'll light the black one. So that way it's the changing cycles. But it's a not traditional approach to this stuff, because I'm taking it at a very, not necessarily gloomy, but trying to pull stuff out of gloom into light, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, come on, my friends. You didn't have to be evil in the first time. You bad shit happened and it made you evil. Like, come on, don't be bad. Don't be stupid.
It was the time. It was just a certain time. It's not that they were really evil. They had to be that way.
Right.
At a certain time. In that time, you had to be ruthless. You had to be. You just had to be, or you wouldn't survive. That's my little theory on murderers. You know what I mean? Like I told you the other day. I don't think murderers set to come into this world as murderers. I think they're just very old souls that were living in a time where, like the Viking era, they had nothing to do but kill. Like that's the only thing they knew. Transitioning into this life, don't realize that they're not like that anymore.
Right. This is not
that's just my theory. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I agree with you totally. Like the information that I've been working with from my foundations, I'm finding references to the concepts that I was using in isolation, in stuff about like Star Wars mythos, and stuff about ancient fairy mythos, and stuff about the legends and the lore. I've experienced it firsthand. Like it's been such a blessing thanks to the spirits. Like there was the one year I did all the rites of the Jewish New Year, of absolution and going into the darkness and all of those things. And then this year it's been the fairy tales of Christmas. Like it, Krampus knocked, and that night started everything, and everything's been a blank slate since then. And it's been weird as shit, trying to regain my sense of self. Like, okay, what am I doing? Where am I? And what's going on now? I've got the altar set up. It was like a surprise this morning almost. It was like, all right, let's do this. So yay for being reprogrammable.
So yeah,
It's fun stuff. But we got to do it better so that way the coming ages don't have to be as ruthless as the old ages.
right.
Gentle.
And that's why I told you, you know, in order to be a seed and attempt to change things in the world, you know, you have to replace all the hate and the division and the just bullshit with love, peace, and light. Like, you can't
Yeah,
do it otherwise.
right. You know, and then I go back to like, how do you replace certain abuses with light? You can't, right? You just have
Yeah.
to accept them for what they are.
Yeah.
But
Look, this is hell. Like nobody said this was going to be an easy ride. You didn't, you know what I mean? You didn't sign up.
I didn't sign up for shit. I was a volunteer
Right.
tomato. Like,
Exactly.
this is what we're doing, and this is what the gods want as a result of trying to attempt this. So fuck it.
You were given an opportunity to operate a vessel for a short time. It's up to you to mold that path.
Right.
You can be lazy and get nothing, or you can work your way up, per se. Enlightenment, consciousness.
Right. And
Join the
hopefully,
others in the frequencies that are higher than what you're being shown.
yes. The working with the higher celestial forces, working with the heavens, working with the spirits that are ongoing in the multi layers of the universe that are still at play today.
I have recorded proof.
Yeah. Like I could get out the whiteboard pen and start drawing shapes and figures of what I've been trying to figure out for the universe, but lots of math, and essentially, if we can figure out these summoning spells, then we can do lots of really, really fun stuff. So what do you want to summon, and from where, and from when? Who?
Most important question: why?
Exactly. And then what are they going to find when they get here? You know, it's like I'm finding myself,
Well,
and
that's another thing. Like, as a god or a ancient being from beyond, like, if one of them were to land, even an alien, like right now with Space Force and everything, like, think about this. And I'm only saying this because we know that Hollywood puts a lot of stuff in their movies, right? I was watching a movie today called Troll. It just came out in 2022. God forbid an alien lands here and does show itself, or, you know, one of the ones lizard people that are walking among us decide to come out and say, hey, look, humans are cool. Not cool, because look what they just did to that fucking poor little troll that was just trying to get back home. Like, they did everything short of fucking nuking him. Like,
right.
that's their first attempt. Nuke him. Don't talk to him. Nuke him. And the old guy was trying to tell him, look, they were here long ago. They don't want to see the first thing they want to do is just, yeah. No. So things like that coming here, and you know, whether it be giants from long ago or whether it be Nephilim or any of them, man is really brutal if you're not, you know,
of a particular caliber that they're expecting to see. It's all about presentation.
right.
I was watching. What was it? Megamind the other night. You ever watch that one? It was on Netflix. It's this cartoon flick. But long story short is this one alien was making another alien superhero, and then the superhero turned evil, and then the one guy that made the other one had to go and be like, the difference between a villain and a supervillain. Presentation. As he's rolling down on these drones and they're making a shape of his head in the lights, and it's a fucking epic scene. Like, that's what I'd like to envision for the Academy, and what we're doing at some point is to have that. But
All right.
until we can present ourselves in such a way where we're free to talk without having words redacted, without having
Upset the
right,
uppers.
because my personal experiences of life are not everybody's personal experiences of life, because it turns out I'm a science project. I'm happy I'm a science project. I'm okay with it. My journey is not your journey. But if you did find your way into that journey, that's cool. But I don't think I can help anybody on that particular path, because everybody's got their own version of them being a science project for their own intuitive karmic cycle. So let's collaborate. Let's talk. Let's chat. What was the fuckery that happened to you in your life? Let's make it not suck.
Right.
And if we
Mine
can
was
make it,
I'm a messenger, a healer.
Hmm?
I said mine was I'm a messenger, a healer. That's what I do.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm into the herbs.
The herbs are good. Downer.
No, I like shrooms too. Don't get me wrong.
They're interesting.
Everybody likes a mushroom, right?
Talk about ego death. I thought I was, what a way to break your programming cycle too. It's like, oh, here's a mushroom. Let's put you back on the right track.
Yeah, but when you're using said psychedelics for actual spiritual purposes, and not just, hey, I want to go fucking, trip for like 14 hours. It's a different experience. It's a different outcome. Like, you're getting more out of it.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. The first time I did shrooms, I was doing an exorcism for a friend of mine. And then I wound up super weird.
Not bad.
But well, I attached myself to the spirit of like the Disney theme park, like all that whimsy, all those hopes, all that dark desire of people's dreams that are unfulfilled. It's like, okay, it's basically like licking a electrical node of like that, that trying to test a 9-volt battery and you like lick the battery, right? One of those. Don't lick batteries, folks. It's bad for you. That's why they child-proof the flavorings. It's not. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, this last time, man, that was talk about having your world rocked.
I can tell you about that. Well, it's called shadow work. I just did some like a whole year's worth. And a year later, you see the outcome. Lots of magic, a positive outcome.
Yay! Positive outcome.
Right? I mean, okay, so it's not what I wanted, but it's still a positive outcome. And everything that I did, all the witchcraft that I and many others did, obviously paid off. That's what happens when you have a large group of witches that care for one another and are brothers, brotherhood male witches. You see what I'm saying? We all stick together and we love each other. And, well, nothing we can't do, right?
That's right.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to get that link too for your video.
Yeah, please do. Let's see. I can do it, but that'll distract
I got
us. You got it?
I got it. Yep, I got it.
Yeah. Join the Brotherhood. If you're a guy, if you're a dude and you're into witchcraft, join the Brotherhood. If you're a lady, we don't have a ladies group yet.
No, but that we got the Sorcery Paranormal.
Yeah, join the Sorcery Paranormal group. There'll be crossover.
Maybe.
But yeah. That polar bear plunge, man. Oof.
I couldn't. No.
All my bones would be ouch. Like I've got bad enough times making croissant dough in ice water. Like my hands will ache for days after making fucking
I
dough.
can't even hold anything cold, dude. Like if I hold anything cold, I'll draw. I'm clumsy the whole day after that. My hands won't work right. Like, yeah, no. Even sodas, like, yeah. Of course, I've punched a lot of things, and like, I got scars all over. Like, yeah, my hands have been through some shit. But hey, who hasn't had that kind of life, right?
Right. Broken knuckles here and there. It's like, oh no, those are still fucked up. Like, oh, ow. Yeah. But reminds you that the flesh body is squishy and weak.
Right? And that's why I said you are an energy in a flesh body. Had I known that in the beginning, I'd have took better care of the body, the vessel. But hey.
Yeah, if we had the training that we're working on now as kids, we'd be so much better off.
The world would be different.
It would. It'd be a much better place, I believe. It's like learn how to do the interlinear learning so that everything you've got is an expectation of probability of you will get ahead of the problem that you find yourself in by the expectation of knowing. It's like it goes back to that book that Brian Citron wrote. Back a few months back, we spoke with him, I believe. Him and his girlfriend came in to the Zoom on his book where he was.
Remember that.
Yeah, his whole thing is when you're channeling God, right? And you're not words, you're just unintelligible rambles of connecting to the higher flow, and just like, oof, there it goes.
Well, I was doing a study a while back. I have a buddy who's into music. I have a couple friends that are into music, really good singers. But a buddy of mine that I usually read tarot cards for, he's into like the sounds and the vocals, and I was explaining to him that the sounds and the vocals, do, re, mi, fa, sol, those syllables, the ma, the e, that's all an ancient magic. Like when you pronounce that, it's especially Enochian, like that's what they were using back then with their spells. So it's more vowel frequency that matches up. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That unlocks that magic.
Ooh, singing magic. It's like I swallowed a toad if I try to sing.
Well, yeah. But some are talented.
Huh?
Some of those witches are talented.
Yeah, they are. There's a different kind of magic for everybody.
Yes, sir.
There is a different kind of magic for everybody. And that's what makes it fun. Yeah, the Enochian intonations are... There you go, everybody. There's the Brotherhood group.
Even your Egyptian, to a point, has vowels as frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
It is. Like the characters, when you're reading them, they carry emotion. They carry those things that are meanings and understanding that only a picture can elicit. Like if a picture is worth 1,000 words, in context, you should be able to interpret 1,000 words from a single picture. Well, if a single picture is literally 1,000 words because what you're looking at is Egyptian, it's all picture writing.
Exactly.
Like old things in history, they do have meaning. They do have, it's the pictograms of the ancient world. Is like if you don't have pen and paper, you don't have a language, and you have to chip rocks apart in order to carry on the most sacred teachings you've got. What are the things you're going to spend 50 hours carving into fucking stone by hand with another rock?
That's a lot of time.
It is. And what matters most to you while you do that?
The intention.
Right. And so you're clicking the stones, or like there was to make gold leaf, right? Like I was watching the video shared on the Facebook page for the Academy the other day. Dude spends 60 hours hand beating the leaf gold.
That's crazy. 60 hours.
Like with the two hammers, like just days of hand making these gold leaf gold plates. It's like that takes a special kind of upper body strength. That takes a special kind of like love of craft to do that, not just once, but for years and years and decades on end.
That shit ain't easy either.
No. Crafting magic, crafting these tools and crafting these ideas and crafting all of these things takes a special amount of time. And going deep with it takes different types of time. And so it's just a matter of what type of time are we applying. Is it the physical time? Is it the intellectual time? Is it the spiritual time? Like all these things. Sorry. Ubiquity of time compression, meaning rambles and tangents.
Yeah.
Happens though.
And so we're going to go live, what, on Yule, Christmas, whatever you call it.
Saturday at 4, I believe. Or is it going to be at 4 or is it going to be at 2? I don't know.
It don't matter to me.
Okay. Very cool.
I ain't doing nothing but getting stoned.
Awesome. I had a friend say that he was going to pop by at some point. I have to check the date and time. I will do that now so that way we can make sure that I don't cross book things because it's like, oh my gosh, somebody wants to hang out. Like, yay, let's do this. Christmas Day is Sunday.
Christmas to us.
Is Sunday, so he's going to be here that day. Okay, so yeah, that's 4 o'clock still holds on Saturday.
All right, let me put that in my calendar so I'll put my alarm on.
Yeah, so Witchcraft Radio will go live at 4 p.m. on Saturday. We're good. Lots of fun topics. And we'll go deep. Well, deep-ish, depending on what people want. So, leave comments. See, what do you want us to talk about? What do you want to join us with? Get really involved. I'll send you the link and you can come up on panel with us and talk about what you're up to.
Yeah.
So that way we've got collaboration, we've got community, and if you want to have some fun, talk about what you're up to, fuck it, here. Let's have an open dialogue for a while, right? See how many people we can fit. There, join. StreamYard link to join the chat is in the description below if you guys are up for it. Spend some time. Talk about your day. It's cold and snowy where Mike's at.
Oh, it's 4:44. Look at that.
Hey, look at that. And we've got an open invite for community to join us. Look at that. Yay! You've got 444 for the rite of transformation. You got 444 for moments and like markers in time.
Like that 444 is prominent with me, ain't it?
Just a skosh. Yeah, it's good. So what spells with what plant?
What's up? What spells
with what plant? Yeah. What should we do? I feel like we should make a spell on that day. Like,
okay.
There was this potion I used to cook up. It takes about 12 hours to cook it up. It can only be made on the new year. It's a blend for manifestation.
Okay.
So I used to make a big old batch of this stuff and keep it in a jar, and then whenever I wanted to do like extra manifestation and stuff, I'd put out the petition and I'd soak it in the stuff and put it in a little vial and smash the vial on something to get that active release. Also works if you put the ashes into an egg.
Okay.
Or you do the petition paper and then you can make the ink into the egg, the thing you write on the egg. So that way when you're doing egg spells and stuff or eggshell magic anyway, it's like you're crushing it up and you're putting it back into the earth. So, hey, Trevor, what's up? What's happening? Excellent. So good to see you, man. Hit the StreamYard link. Come join us, man, if you got the time.
Trevor, is that Facebook?
Yeah, he's over there on Facebook. Yeah. So, what you up to, Trevor? You having a good day out there? How's Jersey treating you? Hopefully good. Um, yeah. So I was going through this Exorcist book, and I was wondering how, well, not intentionally blasphemous, but it's like when people are doing like exorcisms and they're out in the field.
Okay.
Blessings, consecrations, exorcisms from malevolent entities. They're doing this in the name of the Jesus Christ and all these things. And if this is a world where Jesus is a dragon, then it's dragon magic. Hey, Raven, look at that. Hey, what's going on?
I don't know quite if Jesus was a dragon.
You don't know if Jesus was a dragon?
I know he was a nomad.
Well, his gods, but Jesus' blood has been given. The Prince of Peace has come to the world. The King is coming.
I mean, you may. I mean, still, I like dragons. Dragons are cool.
So, I mean, it's if it's the blood of the Yahweh the dragon, then you figure Jesus also a child of the dragon. So, like, we're all just dragon worshippers on this planet. Nothing wrong with that. What's up, Raven? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
What you been up to for Yule? Have any good celebration stories?
No, I had to work. Although my kid did put the balls on our tree. We have a gothic looking tree. She put red and black balls on.
Awesome.
Man, there's too many channels here. I can't keep track of them all.
We're everywhere. We're cross-pollinating ourselves.
Like, I've been trying to add more photos to my Rumble, or more videos to my Rumble. Which means I got to take them off YouTube, put them on my desktop, put them over to Rumble, and then delete them off my desktop.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite time consuming.
For holiday bushes.
So, thinking I want to read something from Crowley.
Cool.
Radio after it starts off like a Crowley segment or something.
Yeah. Oh, I love that, Raven. That's so cute.
See, I'm trying to get the tree. I'm retarded.
You're good.
There's the tree.
Yay. That's fun.
And then I got a picture of a raven. Imagine that.
I mean, it happens. It's good.
Too hard to reach.
One of those things. Ravens are awesome. Ravens are definitely awesome. Here's my tree with the bones on it. Blessed Yule, Trevor. Bye-bye, Raven. Yule, Trevor. Come on, Trevor. The StreamYard link. Click the StreamYard link. Join. What'd you do to winterize your garden this year, man? Like, how's all your indoor plants treating you? Still have those, right?
Who, me?
No, Trevor's indoor plants.
Oh, Trevor.
Yeah, because he was it Andrew that moved his garden indoor. I don't know. There's
I like his nightshade. Trevor's got some nice nightshade.
that's awesome. That's what where'd that go? That's what's up. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, I'm still learning this stuff.
It's all good.
Sometimes I get lost.
We all do a little bit. That's what's good about having communities. You find your way back to it, you know? That makes it fun. Kylie Williams loves the hat. Oh, fun. Okay. Kylie's in the chat, Mike.
Is my daughter in the chat?
She is. She says she's loving the hat.
Loves my hat.
Oh, look at that. What's up, Trevor? What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys?
Hey, buddy. What's up?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Hold on. Let me turn the other monitor. No, I was just I had you on in the background. I just want to say hi because I was enjoying the conversation. Yeah, just cheers, happy Yule.
Cheers and happy Yule.
Yes, definitely.
Been a while since we talked. What you been up to?
Yeah, I tell you, man, I've been doing a lot of R&D for some upcoming tutorials and stuff like that. So I just been well, first of all, work has been crazy busy, which is good. I'm not complaining about that at all. But I've been trying to just kind of, I did all the challenges in the Brotherhood for the Yule challenges, 46 of them, man. I did 46.
Holy shit.
All 46. So I felt like I put my time in for my online presence for the month.
Yeah. Shit, I'd say so.
Dude, I spent several hours a day. Maybe not several, maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, solid hours, either taking pictures or writing up my experiences in trying to, like, for you guys not familiar with the Brotherhood of Male Witches, we started a thing last year where we would do the Holly King and the Oak King Yule challenges, and Iyajani came up with freaking 46 of them this year.
Wow.
And I did every single one. I struggled with a few of them because a couple of them were kind of outside my wheelhouse, and I'm the first one to admit it. So it took me extra time, and I think I fulfilled the challenges, even though it's not part of my expertise or like I said, it was outside of my wheelhouse on some of them. You know, like I don't really. I know you're into the paranormal. That's not really my thing. Like,
Right.
I don't know if I'm insensitive to paranormal activity. I absolutely don't discredit it, and I think it happens to me all the time, but it does not freak me out or make me uncomfortable in any given way. Very rarely. I mean, a couple of times I can remember feeling creeped out and shit like that. But, you know, who's to say that wasn't in my own head anyway? So yeah, I've been busy without maybe being such a doing lives and stuff like that. So but it's all good. All good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I totally missed out on Iyajani's challenges and stuff. I've been going through it this month, man. Oh. I'm sorry to have missed all the fun stuff in the Brotherhood this year.
I think a lot of the guys in the even guys that were like really, really involved last year weren't involved this year. And I just think it was just a weird year. And I was just having actually another online conversation with this past year being like really interactively, socially weird and obnoxious. And I think these are the effects of 2 years into a pandemic. I think mentally, certainly psychologically, among people who, I mean, human beings are social animals, and it's, you know, the world changed 2 years ago. So, you know, I haven't been into my office in 2 years. You know, praise the God. I don't miss my commute, you know, into New York City every day. Do I miss New York City? Of course I miss New York City. Hi, Jasper says hi.
What's up, Jasper?
Hi, Jasper.
What's the matter, pal? He wants his dinner. He knows when it's 5 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
He knows. He's not stupid. He runs the show.
That's because that's because all animals are on a universal cosmic time. They know.
No, let me tell you something though. The time change made us nuts because in his head, you know, the clocks didn't change. You know, there's dogs don't have daylight savings time, and all of a sudden he's losing the shit an hour early every day.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's yeah. I like daylight savings time, but it takes me a couple weeks to get used to it, and the dog doesn't care. The fish don't care. Oh, and to answer your question, Fern, Fern Warlock.
It's just what my old profile was listed as. Everybody was like, "Yeah, let's do that for the gray school." So that's what they know me as over at the gray school.
I did bring in some plants. A couple kind of shocked and didn't do as well. Surprisingly, I brought one chamomile in, which is this one right here. It's actually doing quite well, and flowered until our first snow. So I don't, you know, chamomile is a throwaway to me because you throw 1,000 seeds down and you have chamomile for until it snows, basically. The rosemary's doing great. My sage didn't do well, bringing it in, and I think my lemongrass is dead. So
that sucks. Grass is in the wintertime. Man, I found a pepper tree and a white sage plants growing wild out on these mountains over here.
Sure, you're in Southern California.
Yeah, but like I haven't seen white sage growing like wild until I got out up and into the hills. Like
that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool. Don't get Cook taking any though.
I won't. Yeah, the one end up like Hayden, fucking felonious transactions for like liberating plant parts.
It wasn't even sage with Hayden. It was freaking mugwort. It was literally fucking highway weed. You know, it was ridiculous. I was annoyed. I was going to send an email to the judge, and I was just like, you know what? I don't want this to come back to him. You know, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's crazy shit. So. But yeah, we did Yule last night. We did a bunch of presents, and you know, we save a bunch of presents for Christmas Eve too. So
that's cool.
You know, this is not a Christian household at all. But you know, I was raised Christian, and you know, Christmas is dear to me. It's probably because of my early pagan tendencies anyway. So you know, I mean, this is the most pagan holiday that the Christians have. I mean, you can't really, I mean, maybe Ostara would come in second, you know, the rising of Christ, but you know, it is what it is, man. This is 2,000 years in the making of Christ, but
oh man, we live in some odd times, Trevor.
Don't get me wrong, man. I look,
we do.
On my deathbed, if I see Jesus, I'm thank you, Jesus.
Oopsie doodles.
I'm like Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell in one of his songs says, I'll pray to all the angels, and I'll be the pagan, and whoever will help me to heaven is who I'll embrace.
Or two.
If you look up the lyrics of the song, it's about him reading the Bible while he's on the road.
Mhm.
A book of death calls it.
Yeah.
But in your house. No, I'll look it up real quick. But cold. Like a stone. Sorry. There you go.
So it's called Like a Stone?
Yes. That's
Audio Slave?
Soundgarden.
Oh, Soundgarden. Okay.
Soundgarden, Like a Stone.
Mhm.
If you read the lyrics to that song, it's Chris Cornell. There's no doubt in my mind he was a pagan dude. I mean, especially if and the reason this is the music of my youth. The early '90s, late '80s, and I'm lucky enough to have a singing range where I added a lot of Chris Cornell's music to my set lists. And very few people can perform Chris Cornell. It's a range that you have to be absolutely confident, and you have to fucking nail it, or else you sound like crap.
Yep.
And if you don't, it's a lot like magic. It's a lot like alchemy. It's formulation of any type, whether it's musical formulation or using my herbs and resins and oils, or creating tinctures. If you execute it badly, the results speak for themselves. And when you're performing in front of people in a live venue, you don't want to suck. I don't know if I know some of us here have performed quite a bit live, and you still play guitar, right?
Who?
I thought you played guitar.
Me? I fuck around with it once in a while. Yeah, I'm not like no pro or nothing.
All right.
Yeah, I have one. I have a small little amp. I fuck around once in a while, but
Yeah.
only when I want to annoy my landlord.
I have 33 guitars.
How do you get away with, like, you lived with your really big family for a while, like the people?
I don't have a big family. I have an old family. There's a difference.
How'd you get away with playing in the house when you were practicing and shit? Or do you have to go get like the hell out of there and go somewhere else to go play?
No, believe it or not, with the basement that I lived in for almost a year and a half was the basement that was my musical studio growing up. So it was a coming home. I mean, it was a bad reason to come home, but it was a coming home, and I was very comfortable there. And it got me back because I retired from music 6 or 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago almost. I retired. I played live for 30 years, 25 years in the same band.
That's awesome.
And again, it's formulation. It's about, getting the chemistry of certain people that can be together on stage every other weekend for 25 years. That's an accomplishment, man. Ask the fucking Stones.
Yeah. That's really cool. And with all the different interpersonal dynamics that arise and fall and all that, it's like, I heard marriage once equated to, once you set that bond in place, everything else just passes the time. Right.
When I retired that band, I mourned it like a divorce because it ended on not so good terms. It was loss of friendships of 25-year friendships for unfortunate reasons and selfish reasons, none of which were mine. I was in a toxic situation, and I was like, I'm not being part of this. So unfortunately, but hey, 25 years, that's a good run.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Most businesses only last 30, so you're right up there.
Hmm.
I'm about longevity, man. I have been at the same company for, it'll be 26 years in February.
Congratulations.
26 years at the same company. Yeah, I'm just such a fucking Virgo. It's crazy.
The stories that you must see and you've seen come to pass.
Yeah, well, Stanley told me I had a book in me.
We gotta get you to drink that shit.
And he told me that in 2001, 2002.
You better get the writing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You better get the writing.
Yeah.
he was like, oh, he goes, really? He goes, you're the senior art director? I was like, yeah, I'm the senior art director. And he goes, last time I was at the company, John Romita Sr. was the senior art director. I was like, yes. I was like, he was my boss when he left. Art director.
Like,
I loved Stanley. He was a really, really sweet, nice man. I mean, to me, I never had to deal with him on the business end. I heard he was, a real hard ass, but that's okay. You're talking about intellectual property and shit like that. He had every fucking reason to be a hard ass. So that's all I'll say.
Intellectual property is a delicate thing. Like,
yeah, well, the whole AI art thing that's imploding right now.
Yeah. So what's going on with that? Can you like go a little deeper into that?
I can't speak for my company.
No, but just like
from what I've had discussions with other art directors, other creative directors, and some artists, and that it's a cash grab on a digital level. So it's you could basically they came up with this fucking algorithm that can swipe other people's art styles and simply create the art that you describe. So the more you describe, the more the algorithm understands what you're looking to illustrate and fucking creates artwork. And some of it's stunning.
Wow.
But the algorithm is based on actual human artists' artist styles.
Do they get a cut of the
No. Basically, they scanned in millions of illustrations.
Okay.
Put it into this algorithm.
Okay.
It's like all I can say is like when this technology comes up with having to control weapons on a global scale, we're fucked. I mean, this is fucking, it would be weird to say that art became like the first step towards the whole Terminator thing, but isn't it possible? Isn't it like how long before a sentient being makes himself aware, decides to shut off every grid on the planet because it can? It's not unthinkable at this point.
It isn't, because it's been like Jumanji for years. It's terrifying.
We were just talking about something like that, huh?
We were.
Yeah. The internet is a scary, I believe, first step towards the end of humanity. So.
We have to pull it back from the precipice. Like, we've stared into the abyss. We know that it's like Terminator realities are a thing. It needs to not happen.
I just think that people that never lived in a non-internet world should listen to the people that grew up before the internet. Right? I mean, you didn't always have the entire planet in your pocket.
Mm-mm.
When you wanted to find something out, you had to search it out, track it down. I remember going to the Magical Child in 1983 and buying my first couple ceremonial magic books from Herman Slater himself.
I remember him.
Fucking horrible Herman Slater, like the Godfather Witch of Lower Manhattan. And he sold me those books. I remember him putting them in the bag for me and putting in business cards and the catalog, the little Magical Child catalog with all the incenses and everything. Oh my God. What a 1983. I was a fucking kid, man. I was 15 years old.
I was 10.
Thanks.
Oh, like.
All right, listen. My wife is getting home from her Christmas party.
Oh, you're good. I appreciate you jumping on.
The dog is hungry, so I hate to take up all your time and then run away. But
no, you're good, bro. You're good. Thank you for coming on. We're doing a Witch Radio thing starting on Saturday.
I just wanted to. First of all, I just wanted you to know I do try to watch when I can during the day while I'm working, because I know you guys do stuff during the day, and I'm usually working, but I have every Thursday and Friday off until next year.
Okay.
Because I had all these days I had to take. So I had today, and I just wanted to come on and say we do watch and we enjoy it, and I try to comment when I can.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, bro. I'd love to get you up here though.
Yes, definitely.
Come do things with
all right, we'll do some, dude. I promise we'll do something.
Good.
All right, bro.
Stay safe.
Bye. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a great one.
Awesome.
That's fun. Have fun, Trevor. Enjoy your day. That's so cool. So.
Where the hell's your lady?
She went home.
She was only here for a day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
What's up, Jim?
Not much.
He's going to use my dabber. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I was saying hello since I fell asleep most of the day.
You did. You've been sleeping almost all day.
When I start throwing up, that shit wipe me out.
This is good. Lots of good things that are going on. Lots of good things that are going on in people's lives.
It's on your live show.
Oh, I'm just on live. I'm on it, Brian. But you want to use this?
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to pass the fuck out again.
Oh, yeah.
Just feel ever since I started threw up this morning. I was like, ooh.
Okay.
I'm fucking right now. Got the chill.
Yeah, it's warm in here, so you're
Right
probably.
now, I was that shit didn't help.
Well, yeah. It's too cold to be
Really
going
gets
outside.
tea,
You see me dressed up like I'm bundled up. Mm-mm.
I was. I got 2 pairs of sweats on right now. I had the flannel and the onesie.
You got that Vixen stuff, right?
Yeah.
Start using it.
Don't forget Vicks on your feet too. Vicks on the feet with some socks, and then on your it helps. But the Vicks on the feet is the thing.
Yeah, I ate an onion today. It made me cry.
No, for real, you can put onions in your socks. They'll turn black from drawing out all the toxins.
You can also eat some dinner too, and that'll make you sweat it
I
out.
already did.
Doing those ghost peppers, man. Ghost peppers are meant to just kick you in the teeth, and that's that.
Yeah, I want to eat something that's going to fight back, and it does. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but I don't want my asshole fighting with me.
Hey, the dog liked it. Apparently, he ate it.
Yeah, but did you shit all over the house afterwards?
Uh-huh.
This time with this vaccine, the dog was like, "Oh fuck, you bastard!" No.
It's gonna be weird when it comes in his body. No.
All right, and so the reason it is so hot is because being a witch, okay, everybody knows I don't do the pharmaceutical thing. So instead of taking aspirin, I eat ghost peppers because the captation thins out your blood. So instead of taking all the aspirin and stuff that's going to ruin my liver, I would rather eat something hot that's going to kick my ass and does the same thing. It's natural and it won't hurt me.
Shot or two are of 100 proof. No peppers for me. I'd like to keep my asshole intact.
Nope. I like peppers. I like my peppers.
There's a little pizza joint across the way down there. I picked up a salad and they had the whole peppers in there. I was going to town on those things, man. Fucking the day after, worst day in a while. Like, let's not do that to ourselves again. Like, damn, they're good. Like, God bless a good working stomach. If you're blessed with a working stomach that doesn't screw with you too bad.
Unfortunately, I do not have a good working stomach.
Me neither. It's one of those things. Like, all right. But we don't need this to turn into like Repo the Genetic Opera, where people are like exchanging their parts on consignment and then having to go like reclamation and shit. That stuff, no, not. But no, the work that we're doing, the world that we're living in, it's changing fast, and it's trying to catch up. Is the interesting thing. It's like, where are we? But how fucked is everything? Like,
fucked. Watching you. Won't do it. I'm telling you.
So we've got beyond spellcraft, beyond just like the interrelationship of the things. It's the what is the thing you keep going back to over and over and over again? And for me, whenever I have memory issues, whenever I've got these problems cropping up, it's back into research. It's these storylines. I'm trying to track down a narrative of what I'm using as my foundation, right? And where I'm finding these narratives are fucking scary. Right? Like it is quite daunting to realize that the things that I've been thinking of, the stuff that I've been working off of in my head, is quite literally, in some cases, exact to certain mythologies. Mm-hmm. And my thing is like that's what I've experienced is how accurate these mythologies are. My question to others is, what have they experienced in relation to these mythologies from a personal level? Like, can you tell me what they go through when those things occur, right? The Yuletime celebrations, while they're good in certain cases, they're also tragic. Mm-hmm. It's not like it's all good for the holidays. It's like, no, there's some terrible things that have happened this holiday season. Absolutely wretched. And going through that, mourning the loss of that, moving through that loss, it's coming out on the other side of those things. And it's like, well, okay, well, are you the puppet or the puppet master? Or are you just a puppet on a string? Like, are you ever going to get to be a real person? Like, does that even actually exist? And when you walk a certain type of path, no, it doesn't seem. So you forgo a sense of normalcy. But, volunteer tomato apparently. So that's a thing.
Kylie says, thin potato slice while you sleep in your socks help.
For detox or for pain, Kylie? So you got onions in your socks, Vicks in your socks, potatoes in your socks. Like,
that's going to be a smelly combination in the mornings.
Dude. What are we making right? Here? A pot roast?
Apparently you're making a salad in your socks.
I was going to say, who's getting that soup?
That is going to be what you sell on your OnlyFans. Like, just.
Even the crows ain't going to want to eat it. I mean, shit.
Right.
I must have jumped off.
Hell no. You got no time for that shit? No. No.
I've never heard of the potatoes on the feet. I've heard of the onions. for detox.
The thing, like, if you're on like medications and stuff that would do detox, right, is your activated charcoal and stuff will also pull the medications that your doctors and your psych, your meds and all that stuff. It will also pull that stuff out of your system. So you have to be careful. Like, if you're supposed to be regulated on what you're actually detoxing out of you, at the same time you're supposed to have it in you in order to balance you. Like, there's a lot of parts to that.
I don't want to do that because I don't want to take any THC from my body. I mean, I spend a lot of time pumping it in. I don't want it coming out. Like,
I don't think you're going to have to
Mine.
worry about that too much. You've been smoking it far too long for to detox out of you.
I got to make sure.
Your bones are mostly THC. Oh man.
I know my blood type is. I asked one doctor what my blood type was. She said, I can tell you it's THC.
That's funny.
Yep. I was like, all right, I'm good with that because you can't have health care without the THC.
That's fun stuff. Hey, it's 2:22.
Hey, I'll smoke with you. Oh, it's 220. Triple deuces. That's my number 6.
6. You got 6.
6.
You
6 is a number of balance.
balance. Yeah, balance. Yep.
If I smoke, I'll be passing out on you guys.
It's all good.
Did that the other night.
Right, Belle? We're going to go raid the refrigerator. How about it? Oh, I'll carry you past the dog.
That's fun. That's fun. Well, thank you to everybody that's been watching and hanging out with us this afternoon. You guys have been fun. Stay
Yes.
tuned for Saturday, 4 p.m. Pacific. We're going to do things, and it looks like we might do more things. If Trevor's going to be free on Thursdays and Fridays, we'll have to do things then too, because that'll be fun. And so we'll do this more for this week. So anyway, stay safe, everybody. Have a great day. I'm going to end the live stream. Don't be evil. Happy Yule and a very blessed solstice.